All right, welcome back everybody. My name's Austin. Big things are happening in cryptocurrency right now, specifically very bullish news coming out of the United States today. We are going to talk specifically about Bitcoin, then specifically about Ethereum, and then a few of the other top altcoins making news. So like always, check the timestamps down below in the description, and let's jump in. First piece of Bitcoin news. Universities Harvard, Yale, and Brown, to name a few, their endowments have been buying Bitcoin for at least a year. This has been confirmed by two different sources, and just as a reminder, university endowments are pools of capital accumulated by academic institutions, often in the form of charitable donations. These funds, which support teaching and research, can be allocated into various assets for investment purposes. Hey, Bitcoin's an investment. So the details for this are as follows. According to two sources, Harvard, Yale, Brown, and the University of Michigan, as well as several other colleges, have been buying crypto directly on exchanges. And we've known for some years now that they were interested in blockchain. Several Ivy League endowments took an interest in blockchain technology via crypto-focused venture capitalist funds back in 2018. And then in 2019, they apparently started buying. In a direct quote, there are quite a few, referring to these universities. A lot of endowments are allocating a little bit to crypto at the moment. Most have been in at least a year. I think they will probably discuss it publicly at some point this year. I suspect they would be sitting on pretty nice chunks of returns. And those two sources are claiming that these universities bought directly off exchanges. What we do know that university endowments got a single mention in Coinbase's annual report for 2020 without naming any names. So the endowments have been buying, and it appears that Harvard, Yale, and Brown at least believe Bitcoin has a future. The minute I get more information, I will make a video. I will let you know. Next piece of breaking news, Grayscale is donating up to $2 million to crypto advocacy group Coin Center. Wow, so it's basically going to be like a lobbyist in our favor, in Bitcoin's favor. The digital asset manager, Grayscale, is donating $1 million to Coin Center and has pledged to match further donations of up to another $1 million till the end of February. So it could be a total of actually $3 million if other people choose to donate and then Grayscale matches that donation. And it was in fact in 2018 that crypto exchange Kraken donated $1 million to Coin Center as well, and now Grayscale seems to be taking up the torch by making a similar pledge. So Coin Center is like a lobbyist, but to get very specific in terms of what they do, Coin Center aims to educate policymakers on cryptocurrencies to ensure that the US government's approach is based on a good understanding of the technology. Here is that website. If people choose to donate, they'll match up to $1 million. But what this tells me is things like this that we're seeing happening in the background are setting the stage for a very bullish future for cryptocurrency, in the US at least. Breaking news for Ethereum. Ethereum-based Consensus Quorum partners with China's BSN blockchain. This is the first partnership for Quorum since leaving JP Morgan. And Consensus is a big builder on the Ethereum blockchain for dApps. So this is major. New York-based Ethereum hub Consensus has partnered with the blockchain-based service network BSN to bring its enterprise ledger Quorum to China's nationwide blockchain project. So Ethereum is global, and as part of the partnership announced Monday, Consensus Quorum, which is an open source protocol layer that serves as a foundation for businesses to build Ethereum-based applications, will be available in about 80 different cities through BSN's public city nodes throughout mainland China. In a direct quote from some of the leadership in Consensus, China is a great example of where enterprise blockchain is a strong play. What Ethereum is doing with Consensus Quorum is connecting people who are essentially migrating from the permissioned chain to the global chain. So it's things like this, adoption like this, that are a green flag to me with Ethereum. You let me know your thoughts on this. Next up, for those of you looking for a quality crypto IRA, basically if you want to trade cryptocurrency tax-free, I want to take 60 seconds and give you a recommendation. I like iTrustCapital. They are a partner of the channel, but I also personally use them. So with iTrust, you can not only buy, sell, and trade cryptocurrency tax-free, but also precious metals in your IRA as well. So you can trade 24/7, there's no hidden fees, everything is very transparent. And the thing I like is they have institutional custody, they are insured, they're backed, so your digital assets are secured. I will link my full video breakdown on how to realize gains and trade tax-free, linked down below. And be sure to use the promo code altcoin in all caps or click the link down below to get your first month free. But like I said, I use them and I think they're a great option if you're looking for an IRA. Alrighty, next up, big news for Cardano. Amerigo, one of the companies behind Cardano, announces the launch of the first stablecoin called AgeUSD for Cardano. So the dApp building is about to start. During the Ergo Summit of 2021 held this last Saturday, Amerigo announced AgeUSD, and this stablecoin is very different than other similar stablecoins in the space. The stablecoins follow a novel algorithmic design developed by the Ergo blockchain in a joint partnership between the Ergo Foundation, Amerigo, and Charles Hoskinson's Input-Output Global, the parent of IOHK. So when can we expect this? Romain P., who is the CTO of IOHK, tweeted that AgeUSD will be available on the Cardano blockchain once smart contract functionalities are enabled on the mainnet with Plutus. Here is the exact quote: "Our first stablecoin on Ergo, soon on Cardano with Plutus." So they're basically saying it's coming from another chain and it'll be on Cardano once Goguen and Plutus are implemented, coming very, very soon this year, we're told. But how is this one different than other Ethereum-based stablecoins? Unlike Ethereum-based crypto-backed stablecoins, such as DAI, Amerigo introduced a stablecoin protocol-inspired design that does not rely on CDPs, collateralized debt positions. The reason for this is the vulnerability of CDP-based protocols in terms of high volatility and blockchain congestion. So they basically saw some of the issues with Ethereum, and this is their solution. We'll have to see how this plays out in the long run. But as Amerigo states, Black Thursday, when MakerDAO CDPs were triggered for the liquidation due to volatility and then sold for $0 due to blockchain congestion, it was a very dark Thursday for MakerDAO. This happened last year. If you were around in cryptocurrency in 2020, you remember this. But this one will be a different protocol. As I get more information, I'll keep you updated. Okay, next piece of major news for Stellar Lumens adoption. The Stellar Development Foundation has just invested $5 million in the crypto payments firm Wire, and what that means for you is that a Wire integration will introduce a variety of APIs that can be used by financial apps on the Stellar network. So this should lead to a lot of adoption and building of financial dApps on the Stellar blockchain. The foundation said the $5 million enterprise fund investment in Wire will introduce a variety of payment application programming interfaces, APIs, that can be used by apps on the Stellar network. And an example of one of those dApps, and also one of the main use cases of the Stellar blockchain, is stablecoins. On-off ramps for the stablecoin UDC will also be introduced for existing fiat currency pairs, including the US dollar, UK pound sterling, euro, Canadian dollar, and the Australian dollar. So the plumbing is being implemented, put into place. In a direct quote, "Adding Wire to the Stellar ecosystem will create key payment infrastructure and enable relationships connecting international financial systems." What do you think about this? I think it will lead to a lot more financial dApps, more stablecoins being built on Stellar. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. And next piece of pretty revealing news for Ripple. Ripple ran crypto's most expensive lobbying program in 2020. In this lobbying, they were trying to pay for legislation looking to change the treatment of crypto under securities laws, which is a great thing to fight for. I like that. Unfortunately, it was almost a little too late with the SEC crackdown. And specifically, Ripple Labs spent $690,000 on lobbying in the United States last year. And for comparison, Coinbase, which is looking to go public potentially later this year, spent only $230,000 on lobbyists in that same year. So 230 compared to 690, big difference. While Binance, US, and Gemini and Kraken didn't report spending anything on lobbying. So this was a quick piece of news. Just wanted to keep you abreast. And I mean, everybody else has lobbyists. I hope more major exchanges, which definitely have the money, or major companies lobby for Bitcoin's future. I hope. I'll keep watching. I'll make a video when I get more info. Okay, that is today's news. By the way, there are 2 videos I recommend that you should watch to continue your education on cryptocurrency. Check them out, click them out. But my name's Austin. That's today's video. See you tomorrow.